Picture this, the adrenaline-fueled world of extreme mountain biking colliding head-on with the brutal forces of Mother Nature, leaving two daring athletes scrambling for survival. That's the gripping drama that unfolded at Red Bull Rampage, where the line between breathtaking courage and heart-stopping danger blurred in an instant. But here's where it gets controversial. As fans cheer on these high-stakes feats, many wonder if the thrill is worth the terrifying risks. Stick around as we dive into the details, and you'll see why this event pushes the boundaries of human endurance like no other. Red Bull Rampage, held in the stunning yet treacherous Zion National Park in Utah, is widely regarded as the pinnacle of freestyle mountain biking competitions. Riders from around the globe gather to showcase jaw-dropping tricks on a custom-built course that features massive jumps, dizzying drops, and unforgiving rocky terrain. For beginners in the sport, think of it as a BMX park on steroids, but instead of smooth ramps, you're hurtling down steep cliffs at speeds that can exceed 30 miles per hour, attempting maneuvers that defy gravity. This year's event took a harrowing turn when two top riders suffered major crashes, leading to emergency airlifts to the hospital. Adolf Silva, a skilled Spaniard, was on his second attempt at the free ride segment, a part of the competition where athletes get creative with their lines and tricks, often improvising on the fly. As he barreled down a particularly steep section, Silva launched into a double backflip, a move that requires pinpoint timing, balance, and nerves of steel. Tragically, something went awry mid-air. He didn't complete the flip and slammed down hard on his head before tumbling down the rocky face. The crowd, a mix of avid fans and fellow riders, quickly formed a concerned circle around him. Medical teams rushed in, carefully securing him on a stretcher amid the rugged landscape. Given the park's remote and challenging access points, a rescue helicopter was called to whisk him away to a nearby hospital. This incident happened just before 1 p.m. on Sunday, and according to Red Bull USA, Silva was alert, conscious, and even chatting with his loved ones about 30 minutes after being transported, a reassuring sign for those anxiously following the updates. The competition didn't grind to a halt indefinitely. After a brief pause to ensure safety, the remaining participants continued with their second runs. Interestingly, Silva had already taken a tumble during his first run earlier in the day. Fortunately, that one left him unscathed, allowing him to finish and regroup. On Monday evening, he shared a heartfelt social media post, revealing he'd suffered a lower back injury but emphasizing the silver lining, the overwhelming support from his community. "It's great to have my family here and feel all the support from all of you guys," he wrote, touching hearts worldwide and reminding us of the tight-knit bond in the biking world. And this is the part most people miss, the sheer resilience these athletes display. For context, freestyle mountain biking often involves practice runs where riders scout the course, but the real action happens in timed attempts with judges scoring creativity and execution. Silva's ability to bounce back from an early crash shows the mental toughness required, but it also raises eyebrows about whether pushing through pain is part of the game's unspoken code. Later that same Sunday, tragedy struck again when Swedish rider Emil Johansson met with misfortune. Early in his run, he attempted a tailwhip, a flashy trick where the rider spins the bike 360 degrees under their feet while in midair. Unfortunately, it sent him crashing down a sheer cliff face, leaving him stranded in a hard-to-reach spot along the ridge. The event was paused once more as medical crews navigated the perilous terrain to reach him, highlighting the logistical challenges of staging such an event in a national park. Johansson, proving his own brand of grit, updated fans on social media the next day. He detailed a significant dislocation of his right hip that doctors successfully relocated at the hospital, though he hinted at the likelihood of surgery to remove bone fragments from the joint. "Besides that, I'm pretty much unscratched," he quipped, downplaying the severity and keeping spirits high. This kind of humor in the face of injury is common among adrenaline junkies, but it sparks debate. Is it bravery or bravado that lets them downplay such high-stakes injuries? Red Bull Rampage earns its legendary status from the course's relentless challenges, think vertical drops that test gravity and jumps over deep crevasses. The tricks, from backflips to tailwhips, demand years of training and an intimate knowledge of bike dynamics. For those new to the scene, imagine combining parkour with motocross. Riders must anticipate every bump and twist, often landing on uneven surfaces that could spell disaster if a trick fails. The event's allure lies in its unpredictability, but that same factor makes it a hotbed for controversy. Critics argue that with such extreme risks, organizers should prioritize safety measures even more, perhaps mandating better protective gear or stricter medical protocols. On the flip side, enthusiasts claim it celebrates human potential and innovation in sports. What do you think? Should events like this embrace the danger for the sake of spectacle, or is it time to dial back the extremes to protect these talented athletes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you side with the thrill seekers, or do you believe the sport needs a safety overhaul? Let's discuss.